Hello, you beautiful, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabriella, and I am so excited for today. I feel so much excitement in the air, and I feel like you are on this precipice of this new life where everything in your life is completely changing. Today, I'm recording this on the eclipse, so August 12th, 2026. So I don't know much about astrology. I think it's interesting, following astrology, but I don't, base my entire life off of astrology, and I don't think anyone should do that. I think that it can be used as a tool, but I don't think that it should be worshipped or used constantly to determine, your entire life. But I do think that, things like this, eclipse days are very significant and important because it affects every single living creature on this earth. So I do know that a lot of things are being eclipsed out and things are coming into your life on this specific day. So I feel like right now, and even though I'm saying that this is the day that I'm recording this is also a timeless message, so it doesn't really matter when you're watching this. It could resonate with you at any time, any day. So right now, I feel like there are so many things that are changing in your life. And this has been a long time coming. I know that I might sound like a broken record at this point because I keep talking about this same thing where it's there's change, there's things happening, this new life that's, making itself known in your life, this huge change, right? And that's just, I feel because there's so much energy in the field right now that it's a constant change, right? So we become this next version of ourselves, and then there's this next version, and there's this next version. And I feel because of that, we can get caught up in that change, that constant change. And I feel there's a split. There's some people that really love change, that just lean into the change, but then there's the other side of it where people are resistant to change. So because of that, and since there is so much change in the air, we can become stagnant, where we are looking too far in the future and we're not being present. And so I feel that's a huge message right now, is just be in the present. I feel you might be feeling you're not going fast enough, right? And there's a balance between okay, there's a lot coming through, so let me compartmentalize all of this. I feel your soul is screaming at you. There's things that you need to do, or that your soul has been telling you to go after that you're not going after. But then I feel there's another side of it where you feel you can't go fast enough, okay? So I'm going to need you to use your discernment and your intuition on this one, because every single person is at a different level in their life and in a different phase of life, right? So I'm going to need you to use your discernment on this one. But I feel you are in need of some serious rest, and the rest that you're feeling is not laziness, okay? Your soul is craving a break, right? I feel you have been just pushing so incredibly hard this year, and this energy is just coming out of nowhere, where you're where's this energy coming from? It's just happening, right? You're full force, forward on the fire horse this year, but right now I can feel some exhaustion coming through, and that's not necessarily physical exhaustion. I feel it's more of a soul exhaustion, and I feel because of that, you're brewing, right? God is cooking you and so you need to have a moment of stillness to be able to go into this next phase, right? You're not being lazy, you're not even necessarily tired, right? you're just in a transition phase. So your soul is needing to recuperate. Like, we are not supposed to be pushing as hard as we are. And I feel like that's like the biggest lesson of this year, right? Like, no more of the hustle culture. Like, it's not about like going and hustling and pushing and work. Like, we are not meant to do that. We are human beings, not human doings. And I feel like right now, like, you're really, really learning what that means, and you're aligning with your soul more than you ever have. And so because of that, like, God is like, no, not this, that. And you're gonna know exactly what I mean. Like, I feel like this year there's been so many opportunities and so many things that have come up, but you're starting to actually like fully see, like, the vision is becoming clearer of like, this and this is it. That's what I need to focus on. And that's going to be massive confirmation for you if you felt like in the last like couple of days or last couple of weeks, like, this is what I need to focus on. This is what I need to focus on. This is what my soul is literally screaming at me to do, right? And it's not about forcing it. Anything that's forced is not of the soul, right? Anything that is something that you have to force or you have to make happen is not from the soul. Things that come naturally are from the soul. And that's what you are meant to do. Those things are what God is literally calling you to do. So that's how you're going to know, right? What God is calling you to do is not going to be forced, or it's not going to feel like anxiety in the body. It's going to feel like peace. And that's how you know, right? So that's massive confirmation if recently things have been shown to you that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where I'm supposed to be going. And I feel like this last half of the year is going to be better than you ever thought possible. I feel like there's so much more like appreciation, gratitude, and joy that's entering your life. Like, it's a lot easier for you now to like align to that frequency of love, basically, which is gratitude and joy and peace. That's what the love frequency, and that's like the highest frequency that you can be in. And it's not like you're like trying like, okay, like, let me raise my frequency. That's not what we're doing anymore. Like, we just are. Like, we just are that, right? And I feel like you, like, even in public, like, you can feel like people are like more like attracted to you, or more like wanting to talk to you or start up a conversation with you. Like, people feel safe and comfortable with you. Like, the closer you get to God, the closer you get to your soul mission, like, the more people trust you, the more people align with you, the more people like see you as safe and approachable. And this could have like really been like your whole life. Like, you could have had people, you know, feel comfortable like telling you their life story like your whole life, but there's just a different like energy now. Like, you feel like people are more like drawn to you, and not just people, but like animals and even like wildlife, right? Like, even like plants and just like the earth in general. Like, you can feel more of a call to Mother Earth. You can feel that like animals and plants are more drawn to you. Plants could be like a very significant sign. You may have many plants in your house. I don't know, that's random, but I am seeing that. And flowers might be a sign too. Like, someone may have given you flowers recently, or you have bought yourself flowers. And that can be a male or female. Whoever is watching this, doesn't matter. You can anyone can buy yourself flowers, right? Go for it. And this might be a sign to do that. Maybe that's something that you've been wanting to do, or maybe that's something that you should do. Maybe this is a sign. Buy yourself flowers. Yeah. random little side note there. You may be feeling more creative as well. Part of like your soul mission could be like God calling you back to your art, whatever form of art that is for you. And I believe that like art is beyond like painting and drawing and that kind of stuff, music, whatever you want to call it. Like there's so many different forms of art. Like honestly, I bet like there's people that are watching this that are artists and they don't even know it. Like there's so many different forms of art. You might be being called to like recognize that you're an artist, right? Because we all are. We're all creators, and pretty much anything that we do is a form of art. So that's just how I see it. The life is art. Like how we live our life, how we walk, how we talk, how we drive, how we shop, like everything is art. So I know I'm going off on a lot of like little tangents here, but this is just what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know, I feel like you're being called to be more creative in life and to play, have more fun, right? And it's not just about like what you're called to do or what God is calling you to do. It's about like also like realizing, because I feel like a lot of times we can get so serious about life, right? Like we can get so serious, like, okay, what is my calling? What am I supposed to do? God, like sometimes God just wants you to play and have fun, like sometimes we just need to not take life so seriously and just have fun. Like go play on a playground, like actually legitimately, like even if you don't have kids, like go play on a playground, go do something that you've never done. Recently I've been like finding new like food places or drink places or just like fun little quirky places around the town that I live in, and like trying new places, right? Trying these new businesses and just kind of like seeing what's around. It's really fun actually. I just started seeing like people on TikTok posting like food reviews from the town that I live in, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go try these places and see what they're about, and it's been really fun. So maybe that's something that you want to try too. But yeah, anyways, man, I just feel like because there's so much like newness in the air and like this like fresh energy, I feel like we are being really called to like try new things. It doesn't have to be, new food places or things around town, but just try things that you've never done. Like, try an activity that you've never done. Go a place you've never done. Like, it actually is, like, proven, like, in the brain if you do that. Like, taking a different route home than you normally do. Like, it, like, creates, like, new, like, neurotransmitters in the brain. And like helps your cognitive thinking or something like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't know guys, there's so many things to do. Like I feel like so many times like we just like we stay in our little box, but like when we get out of that box and like just like being more social, for example, like one thing for me that I've been doing is like trying to find different events that I can go to and be more social, because I've gotten so comfortable with just like being in my own little box where I need like more like connection in my life. So that could be significant for you too. I don't know. I started like talking about myself here, but I think I'm gonna end it. I love you guys so incredibly much. Sorry I haven't been on here very often. I am going to be posting a lot more. I have been so sick lately with the smoke from where I live. It's been really bad. I know I mentioned that I think in my last video, but I'm starting to feel a lot better. I don't know if I'm just getting used to it because it's still pretty smoky here, but yeah. I just want you to know I love you so much, and I can't wait to start posting more because there's so much energy in the air. Like, I feel so much, and I just love talking with you and being here And I just love you, and I believe in you, and I'm so excited for you and your life. And if you're feeling this energy, I'd love to hear down below. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what your soul is calling you to do. I would absolutely love to hear that. But anyways, I love you so much. Till next time.